Hello my people, welcome back to GistF, your #1 blog for hot and trending gist across the country. If you are coming across this channel for the first time, do well to hit the subscribe button for more gist, also like and share. My people, gather around because today's gist is the kind that makes you pause your data, adjust your volume and say wait fast, is this for real or is Nollywood testing us again? The streets have been buzzing non-stop and the name on everybody's lips is none other than top Nollywood actress Sonia Uche. Yes, that's Sonia Uche, the one with the baby face, the soft voice that can switch from innocent lover girl to heartbreaker in 2 scenes, the one that has been carrying romantic lead roles like it is nothing. According to serious whispers flying around like Hamatan dust, our dear actress allegedly turned down a billionaire admirer just to focus on her acting career. My people, when I say billionaire, I am not talking about Instagram vendor billionaire or motivational speaker billionaire. The gist on the street is the kind of billionaire that enters rooms and everybody suddenly remembers their manners. And she allegedly said no. Not later. Not maybe. Not let me think about it. A clean no, career first. The internet has not rested since this gist dropped. From film sets to salons, from X to Instagram, from WhatsApp family groups to late-night Twitter spaces, everybody has something to say. Some people are shouting queen behavior, some are screaming biggest mistake of the century, some are asking where do such men even locate actresses, and some are already writing motivational captions with her name. One thing is sure, this gist has shaken Nollywood fans and relationship commentators to their bones. According to those close to the matter who claim they heard it from someone who knows someone that knows someone, the alleged admirer has been in the picture for a while. Quiet support, private admiration, soft approach, nothing loud. No spraying money online, no public proposal, no embarrassing drama. Just a very powerful man who liked what he saw and decided to shoot his shot in a very serious way. The gist is that the offer was not small. Comfort, security, international lifestyle, everything neatly packaged. But Sonia Uche allegedly made it clear that she is not ready to be distracted at this stage of her life and career. She wants to work, grow, take her craft to another level and be known first for her talent before anything else. My people, if this gist is true, then it is not small courage. Immediately this rumor entered the internet, fans entered full detective mode. Old interviews started resurfacing. People began posting clips where she talked about discipline, focus and wanting more for herself. One video in particular where she mentioned that acting is not just fame for her but purpose started circulating again, and fans were screaming, see, she told us. Another clip where she said she doesn't like distractions and prefers peace over pressure suddenly became evidence in the court of public opinion. Social media judges sat down, crossed their legs and began deliberation. One fan wrote that this is the kind of woman young girls should look up to, someone that knows what she wants and is not easily moved by money. Another fan fired back immediately saying please rest, money is also important and love does not stop career, that rejecting a billionaire is not wisdom but pride. And just like that, the comment section turned to a battlefield. You would think people were fighting for their own personal chances. Some people started dragging Nollywood actresses generally, saying many of them would not think twice before accepting such offer, so Sonia Uche must be pretending or forming. Others came to her defense heavily, saying not every woman is for sale and some people genuinely want to build themselves first. One comment that gained traction said not every woman wants to be a rich man's project, some want to be their own success story. Another person replied sharply that success story without funding is stress story. My people, the back and forth was hot. Then came the relationship experts of social media. They entered with long threads explaining that turning down a billionaire does not mean turning down love, that timing matters and personal goals should always come first. One person wrote that if she marries now and her career slows down, same people will say she used marriage to kill her dreams. Another said if she focuses on career and later chooses love, people will still talk. So she should do what works for her. Of course, someone replied that life does not wait and opportunities don't knock twice. As you can see, everybody suddenly became life coach. Some fans claim that this is not the first time Sonia Uche has shown this kind of focus. They recalled stories of her professionalism on set, how she is always prepared, how she takes scripts seriously and avoids unnecessary drama. According to them, this rumor just confirms what they already knew about her mindset. One fan said she is always giving calm, grounded energy, not the type that would rush into anything flashy. Another fan said you can see it in her eyes that she is chasing something bigger than soft life, she is chasing legacy. On the other side, some people refuse to believe the gist completely. They said Nollywood rumors are like film scripts, sometimes exaggerated, sometimes completely fictional. They question why the billionaire remains unnamed and why Sonia herself has not addressed the matter. They want people not to turn rumors into facts and not to pressure a young woman based on unconfirmed stories. But even those people admitted that whether true or not, the gist has sparked an important conversation about women, success and choices. As expected, the memes followed. Pictures of Sonia Uche smiling on set were captioned billionaire who. Another meme showed a luxury car with the caption when you reject this for acting paycheck and someone replied acting paycheck that pays legacy. Someone else posted a meme of a crying man in a suit with the caption billionaire after hearing no. My people, humor did not spare anybody. Then the Nollywood lovers entered with their own angle. They started pairing her with her popular co-stars, saying maybe she is waiting for true love from within the industry. Others joked that maybe the billionaire was not fine enough or did not have good vibes. One fan said money is good but if you don't like the person, what is the point? Another added that peace of mind is priceless, even billionaires cannot buy it. Of course, someone replied that peace of mind inside private jet is different. As the gist continued to trend, some people began to compare her to other actresses who married wealthy men early in their careers. Names were mentioned, examples were given, debates followed. Some said those actresses are living their best lives now and still working. Others argued that some careers slowed down after marriage. The comparison game was intense. But many fans insisted that everybody's journey is different and Sonia Uche deserves the right to choose hers without pressure. One comment that stood out said, "We celebrate men who choose career over love all the time, but when a woman does it, it becomes controversial." That comment got thousands of likes and replies. People started sharing stories of women who were judged for choosing work, education, or personal growth over relationships. The gist slowly turned into a wider discussion about societal expectations and double standards. Meanwhile, some fans decided to be dramatic. They said if they were the billionaire, they would not give up, they would wait until she is ready. Others joked that if she does not want him, she should refer him to them. One lady said, "Please Sonia, send him my way, I can focus on his career." Another said, "Billionaires are not patient, if you say no today, tomorrow he has moved on." And someone replied that if it is meant to be, it will find its way back. Throughout all this noise, Sonia Uche herself remained calm and silent. No post, no denial, no confirmation. Just a regular content, work updates, soft smiles and normal life. That silence alone fueled the gist even more. Some people said her silence means it is true. Others said silence means she does not owe anybody explanation. Every small post she made was analyzed. A picture on set became evidence of career focus. A caption about growth became proof of mindset. Even a simple selfie became a topic. Entertainment bloggers jumped on it, content creators made videos discussing it, reaction videos popped up everywhere. Some praised her maturity, some questioned her choice, some used the gist to advise young women, some used it to chase clout. But the central story remained powerful. A young successful actress allegedly choosing her career over billionaire comfort. Whether true or exaggerated, it struck a chord. Fans from outside Nigeria also joined the conversation. Some international viewers who discovered her through Nollywood films shared their thoughts. They said it is refreshing to see stories of women prioritizing passion. Others said love and money do not have to be enemies. The gist crossed borders and became a talking point. As the days passed, the noise did not die down. Instead, it evolved. People started asking deeper questions. What does success mean? Is it money, fame, fulfillment, or balance? Can you have it all or must you choose? Is it wrong to accept help? Is it wrong to say no? All these questions came from one simple rumor. One fan summed it up perfectly by saying whether she turned down a billionaire or not, the fact that people can believe she would do that shows how she has presented herself over the years. Her image speaks for her. Another fan said, true or false, this gist has added another layer to her brand, strong, focused, independent. At the end of the day, my people, this gist remains a rumor, a hot one at that. Until Sonia Uche decides to speak, we can only watch, talk and react. But one thing is certain, Nollywood has given us premium conversation once again. And as usual, the internet did what it does best, turn one whisper into a full-blown debate. So my people, what do you think? Is this queen energy or missed opportunity? Is career first always the best move or is balance the real goal? If you were in her shoes, what would you do? The comment section is already on fire and I know your own opinion will add more pepper. As more updates come, trust GSTEF to bring it to you hot and fresh. Stay tuned, stay entertained and stay minding everybody's business responsibly. And as this gist continues to fly around like wildfire, one thing we cannot ignore is how deeply it has entered people's emotions. Some fans are already saying this story has inspired them to rethink their own lives. One young lady commented that she has been under pressure from family to settle down, but seeing this gist made her realize that her dreams also matter and should not be rushed. Another said it reminded her that saying no is also a form of self-respect, especially when you are not ready, no matter how sweet the offer looks. Of course, there were also those that said inspiration will not pay bills and that real life is not Nollywood. They argued that opportunities, especially ones involving power and influence, do not come often and that sometimes you have to be smart, not just passionate. One fan even wrote that focus is good, but focus with support is better, hinting that having a wealthy partner does not automatically mean losing yourself. That comment alone sparked another round of argument that lasted hours. Some people went as far as saying this gist has exposed how society still measures women's success by who they marry rather than what they build. They said if this was a male actor turning down a rich woman to chase his career, he would be praised endlessly, but because it is a woman, it becomes controversial. Others disagreed, saying both genders face pressure, just in different ways. Still, many fans agreed on one thing, Sonia Uche has remained consistent in her craft and whatever decision she makes should be respected. They praised her calm aura, her steady rise in Nollywood and her refusal to be involved in messy scandals. To them, this rumored decision fits perfectly into the image she has carefully built over the years. Whether this gist fades away or Sonia eventually addresses it, one thing is sure, her name is everywhere and the conversation is not dying anytime soon. And in this industry, staying relevant while staying true to yourself is already a big win.